condition for today, Gary.
Girl would actually know what an excess patch was, but nowadays, you know, doesn't know what that means.
Going home, all of my goodies in a bag. So when I bought Kirby, I kind of forgot that I had to take him home too. He's gonna fit in there. I'm gonna make him fit in there. Oh my gosh, Kirby, you're gonna be so freaking squished in there. You'll make it back home. Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin. If you don't know me, I am a Midwest artist who loves to read. And obviously, I love really nerdy stuff too, as you can see from this Comic-Con vlog that I went to. This is the second Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con that I've been to. The first one I went to was back in 2019 when it was the 50th anniversary of Comic-Con. So that one was pretty special. It was also special to me because that was the first ever comic convention that I ever went to. So it kind of like blew my mind away going to it. And then, you know, everything, the world exploded, and then my life exploded with lots of busy events going on. So I haven't been able to come back until now. And it was such a joy to come back. I forgot how friendly everyone is, except for the line jumpers. You know who you are. Everyone's so friendly, so fun to chat to. It is a little bit anxiety inducing to go through the crowds and everything. So I had to have like some personal time by myself sometimes. But it was so fun hanging out with my brother and all of his friends, and it was such a blast. Since it's been so long since I've been to Comic-Con, I told myself as an early birthday gift to myself, my birthday's at the end of August, is that I can buy whatever the crap I wanted. And well, I kind of bought a lot of stuff. Is my wallet really sad? Yes, it's very, very sad. But am I so excited? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna do a little treasure haul, okay? Alrighty. Alright, so first treasures, first one that's closest by to me is stuffed animals. So the first one I got was this cute, thank you dog, was this cute Snoopy plush with him wearing a little puffer. Isn't it so cute? And it's like such good quality too. It wasn't at like the Peanuts booth at all, which thankfully I found this at a different booth, and I was over the moon with it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend like half my afternoon just waiting in line for the Peanuts booth. And I got this super cute, super soft puffer Snoopy, and I love them so much. Next stuffy that I got is a new friend for me at work. Look at this cute little avocado. It's so squishy. It's like a squishmallow feel to it, and I love it. It's gonna be my new desk buddy at work, so I'm so excited. And then I also got this awesome Kirby plushie. It is so big. It is like the perfect huggable size for it. It was like selling out so quickly at con. I was like, okay, I need to get this buddy home with me because it is absolutely perfect. Alrighty, so the first round of books, I'm going to talk about books that I got at the Prism booth, which is one of my favorite booths at Comic-Con. It specializes in queer comics and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So yeah, I got a lot of books there. I know I'm having trouble like discerning which books I got from where, but I thought I got a couple more from that booth, but oh well, that's fine. So the first one I got the beautiful new edition of Genderqueer by Maya Kababi. It's like the new hardcover edition that they have, and it's so beautiful. It's like If you haven't read this book, it's like a Stonewall Honor book. It's gotten so many awards. It's been on a lot of banned book lists, unfortunately, because people are silly. Gender Queer is a memoir about Maya's experience discovering themselves, and the art is incredible. I'm glad to have my own personal copy of it. Second one is, I don't know anything about this. I like to get books based on vibes, especially graphic novels, and if I like the art style to them. I got Let Me Out by Emmett Nahil and George Williams. Assuming it's all like it's a spooky book, obviously. And it's set in New Jersey, so it might have the Jersey Devil in it. I like the art in it. One of the things my professor said, like in college, is it can't really have like more cute cartoony art with horror, and it has more of a cartoony style to it, but it's obviously a horror book, so I want to read more and more of that kind of thing. So I'm very excited to experience Let Me Out. And then this book, my brother recommended it to me. I actually recognized the artist from like an anthology series that I have, and so when I saw it there, I was like, oh wait, I kind of know this person's art. Like, where do I? Okay, and the book is called The Less Than Epic Adventures of TJ in a Mall. This is like the complete edition. It originally started as a webcomic, and looking in the back, it's gotten so many different awards. So I am very excited to read more of this artist's work, and it had the recommendation from my brother, so obviously I'm gonna get it. And then these other two books I didn't buy personally. My brother, who also loves graphic novels, he likes to give me all the books that he's read to me once he's done with them. He knows that I love to like read books and collect books, and especially graphic novels, so he's like, here you go, Caitlin. I'm like, thank you. So I didn't buy these personally. These are ones that either I think the first one he bought at con, and then the other one he brought from home. So the book that he bought at con is from that same booth, actually, is The Croaking by Megan J. Gray. This is the first volume of it. I've noticed, like, I've seen this book at the library as a recent book that's came out. I'm a little curious about it. It has a couple of awards to it. It's not something I was originally like, I need to read this like right now. I'm gonna just vibe with it and see if I do enjoy it. And then the second one is an anthology that my brother really loved, is The Color of Always, an LGBTQIA plus love anthology. And I mean, look at this cover. It's real pretty. And I really do like a good comic anthology series. I think I like those more than like written word anthology series, just because you could just like vastly see the difference in like different art styles between folks, and I just think that's pretty cool. So jumping off from the prison booth, since I bought so many things from them, so I was so shocked by this. I bought so many things. A lot of booths, like, if you buy like a lot of stuff from them, they like to give you a freebie, but they actually ran out of their normal tote bags that they have. So they were like, okay, what do we give out because you bought so much stuff? And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, do you want this like green bag? I'm like, maybe. If it just had like the logo and stuff of it, I'm like, well, I'm not sure if I would necessarily want it. But then they pull out like this bag is a nice quality fake leather green Eatsa bag, and I was just like, and it's free. It's mine now. Of course, I had to buy a bunch of pins to put inside it. Which I'm gonna do like a more closer up view of all the pins in a separate clip a little bit later, but yeah, I am in love with this, so yay. All right, so I'm gonna do a bag of goodies now. Let's see, I did the there's like a brown coats booth that's like a Firefly fan booth that they have there, and they do this like it's all like charity based, and they do this like chopstick thing, which was super fun. So you pay $5, you get to pick a thing of chopsticks, and if you get a special one, then you get to pick from the prize. I didn't win, but I got these awesome cute chopsticks. I'm like, I think I won in it anyway, so there we go. Right, cute little bag of something. Oh yeah, this is where I got some washi tapes Okay, so I got 2 washi tapes for my journal. I love to journal. Let's see, these 2 washi tapes are from Fahima Chaudhry from Unicorn Crafts. I got a very cute ghost. Can I be an influencer and have it focus on this? No. Okay. But I got some cute like ghost washi tapes from them. And then I also got a cute like checkered pattern washi tape set from them as well. I'm like, oh, that looks so darling. I need it. And then I also got this Dungeon Mishi washi tape, which can I... Okay, you really do need to focus, friend. Oh, you can kind of see it there, but yeah, I got these cute washi tape of Dungeon Meshi. I still need to finish up the anime, and I'm actually trying to catch up with the manga now, but I'm so glad that people are loving this series. Oh god, okay, so all this bag was full of stickers and stuff like that, so it's gonna be kind of chaotic. Though I got this bag from an artist that I made a friend from at the booth. I was wearing my dog-eared books t-shirt, and they're like, oh, that's in Iowa? I'm actually going to be visiting Iowa in like half a year from now. And then we tried to have all sorts of fun books and stuff like that, and I was just like, hey, I made a friend. But I got 2 zines from them. It's from let's see, Jamie Palanik, or Plancic, I think that's it. I love a good zine. The first one is The Hills Have Wives, horrifying housewives story. I love a cute little horror zine comic. This is very, very excited. I also got the vampire movie watch guide, which I just like the vibes of it, of the cover, and it's like basically describing a whole bunch of different vampire movies that came out, and like little mini reviews of it with cute little illustrations. And I'm just like, yes, this is perfect. Hooray. Let's see what, oh god, there's so many things. And then yes, I'll go more into this later, but Silver Sprocket, one of my favorite publishers, small indie publishers, was there, and I got that's the other book that I got like a lot of books from. I was so excited. They had stuff that they haven't like officially released yet at this comic convention. I'm just like, I need to buy them now so I can read them. But yep, I got like a whole bunch of free stickers from them. I was so excited. This is like from their logo, and then my brother's friends were super excited too that I got this sticker too. And they were so amused by it. But yeah, so I got this sticker, Jean Wei, and it's a cute little bunch of cats. Look at it, so cute. And well, I might as well talk about this book. So I got the book Heat by Jean Wei. This is like another book that I just got based off of vibes. The art is like so cute. Like it kind of reminds me a little bit like of Risograph in a way. But I just love all the textures and the art in it. So I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy this. This seems fantastic. Okay, now gang. I discovered one of my most favorite booths there at Comic-Con. It was like on preview night. We were like all walking through all the different booths and like scoping it. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to go to this booth because it has the specific thing I wanted. And then in the distance, I see it. Panty Cat. I put my hand on my brother's shoulder. I gripped it hard. I was like, Matthew, we need to stop right now. We're going straight to Panty Cat. I was like, do you know them? I'm like, no, but it sounds fantastic. And I got a lot of cute art from them. So I got this cute little envelope with the blind bag in it. Look at it. It's so cute. I love it so much. It came with 2 prints. So the first one was this one. I love a good little Salvador Dali moment. Fantastic. And then I got this one. They're all just vibing, eating pancakes. Beautiful, beautiful. And then it came with a sticker sheet and several stickers. The first one, the sticker sheet, it's like a cute little breakfast theme. Love that. Then we got 2 besties hanging out with a banana. I love this. And then we have a cute baking one. Very, very cute. And then, of course, I wasn't expecting to get a Pokemon one in the blind bag, but I was ecstatic to get one. I got one of Panty Cat riding an Eevee holding undies. Isn't that so cute? Love it. And I got a cute little tote bag. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. All right, and then I can't remember what the official name for these are called, but it's like one of those like charms that you could get in Japan that you can like hang everywhere and it's made of cloth. The artist's name is Blue Lias. I got this very cute, of course, Sailor Moon charm. Look how cute she is. Oh, I love it. And of course it has her power pendant on the back of it. And I love it. It's gonna be my new little charm that I hang in my car. It's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do another big book batch. I believe all of the books that I gathered here are all from Silver Sprocket, which again is one of my favorite small indie presses out there. So I got like a bunch of books that were like not officially out to the public yet, but were at the con, such as Lucky Cap Scouts by O. Stevens. It's so cute, and I didn't realize that it came with this, but inside they have like some free stickers in it. I'm just like, I love it. The art seems really cute, but it's kind of like, oh, like a little bit on like, oh, it talks about a little bit darker things. So I'm excited about that. One book that I read on the way home from Comic-Con, I'm glad I packed this one in my carry-on. It is Hell Phone by Benji Nate, which if you've watched my previous videos on this channel, you know that I talked about Girl Juice by Benji Nate, and I loved Girl Juice, so I was excited to try other things by her. And I liked it. It's great. Another thing, my professor in college was like, oh, you can't mix like cute and quirky art with like horror themes, and well, here we go. So I love to read books that I prove my professor wrong, right? But yeah, it's like a cute beginning of a story of like a unsolved murder mystery, and my main complaint with it is that it's like book one of a series, but like I felt like there's like a lot of setup, but it was also like not enough information was really shared in the story. So that was a little bit disappointing and just kept me wanting like more to it. But the art is very cute. I love the vibes in it and the cute outfits. So hopefully book 2 comes out soon. I haven't heard anything about book 2, which is kind of another reason why I'm like, oh, well, not much was said in this. So hopefully book 2 comes out pretty soon. Another book I got is Putty Pygmalion by Lonnie Garcia. This is another one that hasn't come out yet officially. And this one, when I saw like all the promo shots of it, I was so curious about it, because one, it seems dark and it has like a cartoony art style with it, but 2, let's see, let me get a good page with it. With the background of it, when I was like flipping to the back of the process pages, this artist literally bought like an old like antique like dollhouse set and like took photos of the dollhouse set as the background photos for this comic. And I'm just like, that is so smart. That is like such an interesting mix of like, it's mixed media essentially, and I love that. Another book I got is Wine Ghost Goes to Hell, which is by Sage Coffee. I didn't realize that the edges were sprayed until I got home yesterday. I'm like, oh, that's cute. It's like another cute art style, darker themes, which I think that's like a theme with like Silver Sprocket. So it's about like a ghost who loves wine and has messy problems. Love that. I'm so excited about this. I love Emily Carroll's work, and I freaked out when I heard when I arrived at the castle was coming out and I saw it at the booth. I'm like, I need to buy this right now. It's more of it's like a sapphic, scary, spicy short story with all of Emily Carroll's beautiful artwork in it. I'm so excited to read it. I hope I love it. The last Emily Carroll I read, it did get an award, but I just did not like it, so I was kind of bummed about that. But anyway, I am so excited to read this. And then finally, I got a whole bunch of Caroline Cash's books on the series that she does called Pee Pee Poo Poo, love that. I am so excited to get super into her work. She recently was commissioned to do a comic for MoMA about her experience like discovering comics and the art of it, and all the technical skill and the beauty in comics. And she actually won an Eisner Award at Comic-Con for her work on her series. And I'm like, I need to get every single one of them and enjoy it, because her art is like so technically drawn and beautiful, and it really reminds me of like the old school like 70s underground scene of comics. So very, very excited to discover her work. Okay, I think it's time to gush a little bit. One of my favorite experiences at Comic-Con is I was lucky to get a exclusive signing from Brian Lee O'Malley. I was over the moon to get this signing. I was so freaking excited. As you know, Scott Pilgrim, one of my favorite series of all time. So I was so excited to meet him. There was a panel right before the signing, which I got up early to make sure I got into the room for it. And it was so enlightening to hear about his experience working on Scott Pilgrim, which another thing that was super exciting was that Scott Pilgrim was celebrating, I think it's 20 years since it was first published out. It just felt special to be in that panel, and then right after it, go and get a signing and talk to him. So speaking of the signing, I got my bag that I purchased back in 2019 signed by him, and I was over the moon. And I gave him my Scott Pilgrim fan art that I did, and it was so special. It was so special. I loved it. Other Brian Lee O'Malley things that I got. Let's see here. I got Ramona Flowers figure, which I kept seeing online, so I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. And then I remembered I'm getting a new bookshelf from my mom pretty soon. I was like, okay, she's gonna fit perfectly on this bookshelf. And also, I just noticed this until right now. Look at this. And then I also got this humongous print, which was a Comic-Con exclusive, of all the girls in Scott Pilgrim. Well, not all the girls, but in this cute color pattern set. Isn't it so cute? Okay, sorry about the dog barking. It's not my dog, thankfully, but it's kind of moving season here in Ames, so there's a lot of noise going on in my apartment complex, but y'all are fine with it, right? Right, okay. Let's do zines. Let's do zines. Alright, let's do zines and comics that I got. Of course, I love a good zine. Zines are so awesome. I need to make a zine for myself. It's been a while since I made one, like since college. I need to do it for myself. Alright, so this first one I got, it's by Flo Woolery. It is called Skin Deep. But I got this at Silver Sprocket, actually. But yes, again, it's Flo Woolery's Skin Deep. The way I saw it pitched online was that like it's a sapphic horror short story, and well, I mean, that's a perfect combination for me, right? Look at this beautiful cover. Love it. And then these two pieces, this I got specifically from the artist booth. So this is from a Corey Bean, who had a couple of these critter zines there. That's the best way to describe it. The first one is a couple North American cryptids, which is, look at this color set. Oh, so gorgeous. It just talks about, it's kind of like the vampire movie one. It just describes a bunch of like different cryptids that are found in North America, plus some beautiful illustrations with it. Fantastic. And then the other one I got from them is Beneath the Twilight Zone, Strange Critters of the Deep Ocean, which I think the ocean is beautiful and scary. So I love anything with the ocean. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, it is the vampire squid. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but the vampire squid is actually my favorite animal. I did like a research project like back in like middle school or something. Like you had to pick a critter and like just talk about it and do research on it. I did the vampire squid because I thought the vampire squid was awesome. It glows in the dark. It has these cute little ear flappies with it, and yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's a vampire squid on top. Oh, I love this. But yeah, it just talks about like different sea critters that you can find that are kind of spooky, and yeah, obviously I love it. Okay, these next two zines that I got, I actually didn't get at Comic-Con. On Sunday, I already did everything I needed to do at Comic-Con, so I didn't decide to go back to the convention. I had a little bit of a nice morning exploring San Diego. Me and my brother got coffee, and we got some bagels. And then I went on by myself to go to an indie bookstore that I researched that I was very intrigued by. They are called Verbatim Books. They are like a mostly used bookstore in San Diego, and the vibes were unreal. I loved the interior of it. There's like so many good books there that I was so interested in buying. Made me so intrigued by them in the first place is that they also sell zines, which is so exciting. So I got two zines from them. The first one is from a Mel Stranger. This was published in November 2022. It is Flowery, issue 46. And it's like a very fun, like cartoony look to it. So I love it. I love it. And then the other one I got is called This Goth Bitch, issue number 6. And let's see here. It's published in 2018. So it's created by M.V. Garcia. And, well, I mean, just look at this. This is like so classic, like zine punk scene. Like, I gotta try it out. Okay, so I remember the main reason I bought this, like what sold me on it, is I saw this like Nosferatu picture. I'm like, yeah, this needs to come home with me. That's all I need to do. Oh gosh, this is so much talking. So much talking. You're being such a good boy and sleeping for me. I know. You've had a busy time at dog camp. Yeah, my good little boy. Okay, I got this t-shirt from yesterday's booth. My brother had bought it, and I was like, oh, that's so cute, I need to get it. And then when I went to the booth by myself, there was like no line there, and when I told my brother that, he was so annoyed with me. It was just like, oh, really? I had to like wait so long in line to get something from them, and like I literally just walked up to the booth, and there's like a cashier just waiting. It's like, oh, hi, I think you can help you over here. I'm like, hello there. And then Parakid is an artist I've been following for a while. They had a booth there, and I got this very cute Secret World of Arrietty shirt, Studio Ghibli, and it is so cute. I love it. Again, I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Silver Sprocket, so I got this free tote bag from them. I think this is Jen Whittle's artwork on top, but isn't it so cute? Well, cute. I like to say cute in a lot of different contexts. Oh, and the Pop Mart. There's a Pop Mart booth there, which I've always been curious about because I saw like these TikToks of people like doing blind box openings of them, and like there's a specific series called Peach Riot, which is based off of American Illustrations artwork of like these girls that are in like a punk rock booth, and I got one of them and I'm so excited. I can't really justify getting a lot of them because they're like 20 bucks each for a figure. I mean, it's good quality figures, but you don't know what you're getting, right? So I haven't really justified getting a lot of them. And I got this one. She's so cute. All business casual. And that's gonna go on my bookshelves. And then finally at the SpongeBob merch spot, I got this very cute Bargain Mart bag, and it's practical, which is always a plus. All right, so I got this collection of short stories from the artist Katie Mansfield. I mean, look at this, so gorgeous. The art is like really beautiful inside. It has like really that fun, like spooky, slightly vintage style to it. I got Save Me From Myself, The Existential Crises of a Creative Introvert by So Laszlo. And look how gorgeous this cover is. This is one of those books that I got that I just want to be so inspired by when making my own pieces. It has this beautiful lineless style that's like all full of color. It's like a mixture of like comic pages, and it's something I really want in my own life, to make something like this. So I am so excited to read through it. This is one of the books I've been wanting to read for a long time. It's a very well-known comic series. It's Maggie the Mechanic, and it's part of the Love and Rockets series. It's by a Jamie Hernandez, And this is like an old school like punk rock kind of like classic graphic novel out there. The 80s punk scene with his own like Mexican American heritage into it, like sci-fi, and sometimes it's queer too, so it's like fantastic. It's again one of those series that like I've heard so much in like the comic world, that I've been wanting to get my hands on it right now. Another thing that I love so much, which you can see over my shoulder there, is Sailor Moon. And one of the things I was looking for at the comic convention was a Sailor Moon art book, because I haven't gotten one for myself yet. So I got the Sailor Moon Raison art book. It contains works from 1991 to 2023. This is a great collection, all in Japanese, showing off her beautiful artwork. So I am so excited about that. So this is another thing I got at Verbatim Books. They have this very cute, what's called a mail bag of a whole bunch of small like risograph printed pieces. This contains a whole bunch of different little mini prints. So I'll just do a little bit of a tour of it. There's like a little small print bookmark, a little one-page comic. It's a little hard to read on the camera, but you gotta trust me. This one is a recipe. Another small one-page zine. Another one as well. Oops, there you go. All of these one-page zines. And I just like the fun little vibes of it. I think this is what first attracted me to this like grab bag, is this cute little print right here. But yeah, I am so excited to read through these little mini zines. All right, more prints. I am so excited that the new Adventure Zone book is out. I wasn't like too impressed with the first second booth this time around, which it happens, right? But they had some freebies there, including print of the newest book, which is The Suffering Game from them. That was probably, The Suffering Game is like my least favorite arc of all of them, but you know, I'm always excited for more Adventure Zone graphic novels and Carrie Peach's artwork. And then here's a little postcard from Refuge. Very cute. Okay, and then I got this mini print from, I think this is the artist Sarah Kippin's booth. I think this is from them. But look how cute and gorgeous this little mini print is. Love. And then I was so blessed with all the different printmaking stuff at Comic-Con this year. It just made my little heart so happy. So this is from, the group name is called the Little Friends of Printmaking, which is it's a silkscreen print. And look at this. It's made with a gorgeous gold ink. And another goal of Comic-Con of mine was to buy a whole bunch of cute like bookish art to put in my bedroom. And this is a perfect one to include in there. Another one that I got that's also perfect and want like a fun fantasy vibe with it is this gorgeous piece by a Naomi Vanderin. And it's, look at this cute fantasy vibe of a cute little bookshelf in there, nice little cozy reading area. And I love the colors of this. It's so gorgeous. Love it. And then another print-based print that I got that I was so excited to see. Do they have their information? No. Oh, that's a bummer. This print is about, this is like literally a risograph machine, and that's all the different like colorways that they can do. And it just reminds me of like the fun community that I have like in like the printmaking classes that I took. So this is immediately gonna go up in my studio. So excited. Oh, and another Panty Cat print. I forgot about this one. I think I got this one by itself, possibly. But look at this, a little coffee store. It's a beautiful green pattern. Love. And this is by a Natalie Anderson, who does illustrations, comics, and music prints. That's a great business card. It has all the information in it. And it's a beautiful Risa print of a whole bunch of dogs like at like a picnic in the woods. And look how cute. This one might be going in my bedroom as well. And then my brother got me this print. This is a art booth that we saw like while we were in line for the SpongeBob experience. It's by Amorable Art. And they have this whole bunch of like different silhouette-based artworks over there. And my brother got me this cute Eevee one with all the evolutions. Love it. All right. Last stack of books, let's do it. My friends at the convention, they went to a specific publisher's booth and they got this arc of Lady Macbeth by Ava Reid, which is one of those books I've been like hearing about a little bit. I'm like, ooh, okay, that seems kind of interesting. Specifically, one of the friends does like theater stuff, was like a theater manager and stuff like that, and like he was so excited to read this book, and they got like an extra copy of it and they gave it to me. Love. I am intrigued to go through this book. Another book I got from like a random assortment of books from like a imprint booth is a book called The Self-Love Club, Real Talk Reminders for Discovering That We're Enough by Hugh Soo Lee. So sorry if I got your name wrong, but it's like a fun little collection of illustrations about mental health and like loving yourself. So, but yeah, the artwork is so cute and I love it. Like a whole bunch of stuff that I got at Comic-Con. And then the last book I'll be sharing is another one I got at Verbatim Books. This is one that the cashier was like talking about. It's like, oh yes, I love this artist's work. I am so excited about them. The artist's name is Plastaboo. The book is called Vermis, Lost Dungeons and Forbidden Woods, the official guide. So it looks like one of those like classic old school like video game guides, but it's all a world that Plastaboo created. And it's a whole bunch of like these character illustrations about the world that they made, about the different like monster guides inside this world that they made. And it's all kind of spooky, old school, cool to it. Like, look at that. And this is like one of those books that got on vibes alone, and it's like one of those books I'm like, wow, I wish I could come up with that, right? But it is so beautiful, so exciting. Love it. Okay, and that is everything I got at Comic-Con 2024. Woo! I was so happy to go to Comic-Con this year. It made me so pleased to view all the nerdiness all around me, be with other nerdy people, enjoy books, talking about our passions, and doing fun, grand experiences. Also, I heavily enjoyed reading by the pool at the hotel. That was another like highlight of the trip, is just like being able to read outside by the pool with a couple glasses of wine. I got so much reading done while I was on vacation. It was fantastic. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still very new to YouTube, so if you want to give a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the normal and basic YouTube stuff, that would be fantastic. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.